You too. We on the grind today, bro. I'm knocking out all these videos for y'all. This one right here is couple lacks boundaries and respect for each other.
Okay, welcome to Karamo, friends. My first guest is Kenny and Nicole, who have been married for 5 years, but have known each other since middle school. Over the last couple of years, they found themselves constantly at odds, fighting over everything from respect, boundaries, and even sex. Now they're here to try and solve some of these lingering issues in their marriage. First, I want to start with Kenny, so let's welcome him to the show, everyone. Hi, Kenny, how are you doing?
I'm doing as best as I can.
Yeah, so how would you like my help?
I need your help because, it starts off with boundaries.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing for me. I grew up on respect because my Asian culture, we're heavy on respect, respecting elders, respecting people.
I know that in the past 24 hours, you all have been arguing a lot. What have you been arguing about?
Just respect. Whenever she tries to talk to me about things like pointing stuff out that I've done, I always ask for can you please talk to me in like a civil manner like you and I are doing?
Yeah.
But she.
Hey, that's major. Hey, that's major. The way you talk to a person goes a long way. I say this all the time, like, treat your man or your woman how you'll treat your boss. Your boss tell you to do something, you don't say shit. But you tell a person that you love and care for, you talk to them any type of way, you talk to them with no respect. Like, you don't respect them. And it's like, damn. You're going to talk to a person that will fire you in a minute, and you running back to your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend for help. But you going to treat them like shit behind closed doors. That's not right. And I was going to say something, but it's no excuse. I was about to say, like, a lot of people wasn't raised like that, but that's no excuse. You got to learn how to not treat people with disrespect. Like, especially somebody that you love and care for. If there's somebody that you love and care for, ain't no way in hell you're supposed to be disrespecting them. Like, I'm not going to disrespect you. What do I get out of disrespecting you? If y'all arguing, sometimes y'all got to agree to disagree. I'm gonna give you this time right here. Go in another room, or somebody leave the house, or before it blow up and become something else. But we gotta learn how to talk to each other. That's gonna take us a long way. I say this all the time, bro. I don't care how bad a person is, like how looks wise, like what I mean bad, I'm talking about looks wise. I don't care about how attractive they are. I don't care about how intelligent they is. Man, if we don't respect each other, or if we can't talk to each other, bro, we got nothing.
Tries to bring up the other day that she woke up, that she wasn't having any emotion when she was trying to talk to me. But from my perspective, it felt like that she was already like really irate, and I don't take emotions well.
Yeah, I want to know about your marriage and your proposal. Tell me about that.
Sure. So we first got together. I told her that, that specifically I only wanted to date for 3 years before I wanted to think about engagements or even marriage, because I had gotten out of really bad relationships before, and all of them ended up because of the 3-year kind of thing.
Okay.
So I wanted to set a limit so that way I can really take my time to get to know the person I'm dating before I make that big leap.
Okay.
And about less than a year later, her and I went out to this karaoke bar that I frequent before we started dating, where I hang out with my friends. And she brings me up to sing a song, and right afterwards, like, I look around and I look right next to her, and she just gets down on one knee and just right in front of everyone.
What?
Asked me, yeah. And she said that she did it because she felt she was ready, but I was in the middle of, all my friends, so I couldn't really say no, even though I wanted to at the time. So I had to say yes. And then from there...
So you felt pressured to say yes in the marriage. Okay. So once you said yes, you then felt like, well, now that I've said yes, I have to set boundaries.
Yeah. So I told her that, okay, we can be engaged, but I still, I'm still stuck on my idea of I don't want to get married until we hit the 3-year mark. But still, that wasn't respected because she would keep asking me, like, hey, when are we getting married?
Hey, she get hit. Hey, yo. Did y'all see her eye twitch? Yo, she's tempered, yo. She is tempered. Like, she hot-headed. I can tell she hit to 1 million, quick, like quick. Damn, you see the eye twitch, bro?
But still, that wasn't respected because she would keep asking me like, "Hey, when are we getting married?
That
Hey, do you want to
motherfucker
get
eye
married?"
twitch, bro. Ooh, she bad. Hey, she bad. She ain't like that. She might come out there and steal you, cuz.
Married. And at some point, I got fed up with hearing her asking me when are we get married. So I threw her like, I guess, like a curveball. I said like, okay, if you want to get married, then let's have a threesome or something.
Okay.
So she agreed to that.
Asian nigga started no business. Hey, cuz, this nigga said, hey, you want to get married so bad, let's have a threesome. And this man, he like, shit, I've been looking at these videos and seeing the threesomes, man. Let's try it out. I need one. She like, all right, come on. I want to get married. Fuck that. Whatever I gotta do. She want to get married though. She like, hey, you ain't going nowhere. Like, we forever. We like this. You ain't going nowhere at all, my boy. You can have your threesome. Come on, let's have this threesome. I like girls anyway. Come on. You want me to pick or you pick? You ain't going nowhere though. We in this thing forever. The only way out of this thing is death.
And then we got married. But then the problem was that
Y'all
every
know
single
each other. That's what it is. The problem is y'all didn't know each other. And that's why he was saying, hey, let's give it time. Like, why we rushing this? I'm with you with me. We don't need to rush nothing. We here together. Like, we don't need to, that's what's wrong with a lot of people. A lot of people just want to, oh, it's so smooth. We so good. We in the honeymoon stage. Bro, you don't even know me, bro. I could be pretending this whole time. Which I'm not. I could be pretending this whole time. And then once it come down to us living together or us getting pregnant or us getting married, I turn into a whole different person. And it's like, damn, where this person just come from? I got your ass. But that's why y'all gotta sit down and just wait. It's nothing to rush about.
time where it's been to the point where we find somebody or we start talking to them, she's okay with it, and then it turns into where she's uncomfortable or she's jealous about it.
Got it. Does she get loud with you and yell at you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But and then the
Hey, in Asian culture, he big like, hey, we don't do that. We ain't yelling at each other. You don't see these Asian women yelling at these Asian men. We ain't doing that. And I don't even think that's part. I think about being submissive. Hey, you lead the house, and whatever you lead, I follow. But you know, they switch up roles. Hey, sometimes the woman lead and the man follow. Like, but it's about respect. Like, we know each other. We know, like, hey, I'm not gonna disrespect you. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not gonna overstep my boundaries. And vice versa. But my man, he Asian, so he like, shit, I've been seeing my mom and dad do this. That's what I'm used to. So now that I'm dating outside of my race, Shawty like, shit, we don't know how her life is. She ain't used to seeing that though, as we see. She probably been listening to the hip hop music.
thing is when I
Tell me about that. Like, because you said you're sensitive to emotions. What, does she start screaming? Tell me about your interaction.
like to her it's not like screaming. To me it's kind of like I'm being yelled at by my mom or something, like I did something wrong that I shouldn't have.
Got it.
Versus trying to talk me through and trying to understand why is it that I felt that way or why.
Yeah, most women, I ain't gonna say most women, but most people don't know how to have rational conversation. Like, maybe she haven't grew up to have rational conversation without her tone going to 100. Maybe that's the thing. That's why I'm saying, like, you know, building that time. Maybe she wasn't heard as a kid, so maybe that's the only way she know how to talk is at 100. Like, if y'all having a civilized conversation and you don't agree with her or something like that, maybe the only way she know how to be is at 100, cause she been blocked out so much. But that comes with having a conversation, and that's what my man said. Hey, let's give it 3 years. I get it, Brody. I get
Did I
it.
do something that came up like as a bad decision?
Okay.
Like for instance, she always, she make these promises for the last few years. Like she promised that she was gonna be more intimate.
So what other sexual things did you want her to do? You said the threesomes. What other else did you want her to do that she's not doing?
I like, dressing up, or role playing, or
dressing up like furry convention type stuff?
No, not exactly that. No, that's a little extreme for me. More like.
Okay. Is it cute?
Not that either.
Okay.
But like characters from medieval or fantasy kind of thing.
Okay, fantasy type stuff. So you want to add in like different
ain't
type
nothing wrong,
of.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Everybody got their own vices, bro. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, especially if my man not getting how he wanted, he like, shit. How can we spice this up? That's what my man was trying to do threesomes. Like, he trying to figure out a way. Like, if you're not attracted to me, if I'm not attracted to you, if it's something that your sex drive is always low, how can we boost your sex drive up? Because at the end of the day, I am your boyfriend, and as a boyfriend, I do have sexual needs. Or shit, if he's her husband, I'm your husband. I got sexual needs. Hey, come on, man. We got to get to a point where my desires is met as well. At the end of the day, when you're in a relationship, you're not in a relationship by yourself. It's something where we both have to come to this thing on the same surface level. I'm not no higher than you. You're not no higher than me. But let's be adults. All this, nah. You gotta give my max. You gotta give him something, bro.
Of costumes, different role playing, more that into your relationship.
Right. And she says all that, and I'm okay if they're not met. But every time I bring it up, then it's just like, oh, all you want is sex, or I'm just cut off.
Got it. Where was that photo taken?
That was in Pittsburgh.
Was that at a convention?
Yeah, it was a furry convention.
Oh, there was a furry convention.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go for fun, not that kind of fun.
Okay, got it. Understandable. Well, listen, I hear your complaints. I hear what you're saying to me. I do want to hear her side of the story because that will help me to fully understand where the boundaries are lacking, where the respect is lacking. Let's welcome Kenny's wife, Nicole, to the show right now.
It is my tremendous pleasure to invite you to be my special guest on Saturday, October
Bro,
22nd at 6.
Oh, she mad.
What's going on? I can see already from your emotions that something's happening.
Oh, she
I'm
mad.
extremely embarrassed.
Yeah,
I feel
she mad.
exposed. I feel vulnerable. And I feel that I need to also speak up.
Yes, okay. So what do you think is going on in your marriage?
Hey, I told y'all, Saudi on 1,000 right now. If they was at home, bro, she'd probably be glassing this nigga. Man, you on the show trying to embarrass me? You know what the fuck I am? She probably be beating this shit out the nigga at home, bro.
From your perspective.
Well, he's not wrong about. I do need to work on the whole boundaries thing, and I understand that I did put some pressure, and I'm sorry that I did that. I just went about it the wrong way.
She said she's sorry for making you feel pressured. Even though you made the choice to say yes, she's still acknowledging she made you feel pressured. Can you just accept that apology and then let that part of it go?
Sure.
You can tell her?
Yeah, I'd also like to address that that whole agreement with our marriage, okay?
For the threesome?
So embarrassing. He told me if I don't want to do it anymore, it would just make me miserable, because he told me that I'll make your life miserable, because you didn't give me what I wanted. I did give him what I wanted, what he wanted. It's just he got very power hungry and greedy and overstepped my boundaries.
My producers are telling me right now that you brought us a conversation that you want to show me how he talks to you.
Yeah, it's
Can
pretty.
Can I hear this audio?
I want to cancel all my plans today. No. Stop talking. You're still doing it. You're still talking.
What? Hold up. I'm over here thinking that it's her. What the fuck? Hold up, man. Asian dudes, Asian people, y'all not like this. Y'all not like this, Asians. Hold on, Asians. Y'all not like this. No way. Shut the fuck up. Woo. Damn, it's your wife, shawty. I don't care how mad, bro. It's your wife, bro. This your wife, bro. Y'all took that oath with God, bro. This your wife, bro.
What?
Please stop. If you care about me, if you love me, if you care about this marriage,
do.
please do something about your
I
talking
can't
right now.
help it.
Here's a pillow. Please put it up against your lips. Please put it against your lips so you don't talk. Not your mouth, just your lips, so you don't have words come out, please. Because I'm asking you to stop talking and you're not really... Well then, here. This is what you can help. Talking to your mouth.
Bro, what's up, bro? I see why shorty I was jumping like that in the beginning. This nigga's a fucking control freak. Bruh. I'm over here saying all this good stuff, and this nigga is on some super macho man, misogynistic, narcissist, like, reckless. Bruh, come on, bro. That's not right, dude.
So that I don't have to hear it, please. Like, I don't deserve it, dude. I don't deserve it. As I'm gonna start talking. This is what happens. Well, I can't help it either.
So why did you record this conversation?
For my safety. I was scared. I have a problem with not stopping when I'm really anxious.
Okay, so, Kenny, I'm gonna...
Hey, yo. Hey, son, go ahead, bro. You gotta defend yourself, bro. What you gonna say, bro?
hear your perspective.
So I mean, obviously things before and after, people don't understand the details. But prior to that, I had asked her to please stop because I was at a point where I was overwhelmed. And she wouldn't respect that, and it kept pushing me to the button where I snapped, and that was basically what happened.
How do you feel about what he says? Is it true that he...
I can't. He jive might be telling the truth. From my situations, bro, women do that. Women, I don't know what they was arguing about, but women definitely know how to press buttons on certain situations. Like, they know, they've been around. Women are very, they detail, they study. Oh man, this nigga don't like this. Oh man, he talk about this. Like, they know. So they use them things sometimes as like weapons. I don't know if that's what's going on here, but hey, women, y'all do that a lot. A lot. Y'all be throwing them rocks and then hiding y'all hand. It's like y'all ain't do nothing. But then when the dude say, bro, it get built up. And that's why he might have snapped. But I don't know. We're gonna let me say it.
He asked you to stop? And
I do have a problem with that. I will have no issues openly admitting that I have a problem with stopping. Yeah.
So he'll ask for the boundary of saying, hey, can we have this conversation later? But in the moment, you still want to continue the conversation.
I do, because I feel like I've been taken out of context, that I can't fix it right away. It's just, I would like to have that context, like, kind of rectified.
And how long has this been going on where there's been this sort of lack of respect and lack of boundaries?
It's been like that, I think, after we got married, for the most part. I mean, it wasn't as bad in the beginning, if I could remember correctly, but...
Kenny, how do you feel to hear that?
I'm not sure, to be honest, because, like, I hate myself when I do that.
I never condone verbal abuse, I never condone violence, but I think there's a lot of context here where I think both of you have boundary issues. I think both of you have respect issues, and I think both of you have trauma that you're both dealing with from the past that literally pops up in your own conversation. Would you both agree to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever should you ever make them feel like their life is
I understand that, but my mental health is like that when I snap. I can't control certain things, and I end up doing bad decisions, and I don't want that. When I try to remove myself, even from the room, she won't let me.
Nicole, are you still...
All right, so women, y'all do that too, bro. And this coming from an Asian. Dude look like he might be an accountant or something, bruh. Hey, I seen it happen, bruh. I heard numerous times a guy trying to, like, diffuse the situation. Hey, I understand we arguing, bro. Can we just not talk about this no more? Female turn up. What you mean? Like, you trying to set me up? Woo, woo, woo. We gonna get this over. We gonna talk about this right now. Bruh, I ain't trying to talk about this, bruh. Like, man, what you mean? We gonna woo, woo, woo. Bruh. And then at a certain time, you're like, bruh, just leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, you doing too much. Like, I told you I ain't trying to go back and forth with you over this petty stuff. Why be doing this, bruh? And now both y'all look like the bad guy because you couldn't respect his boundaries while he's saying, bro, I don't even want to talk about this no more. I ain't trying to end the situation how I'm ending it, but bro, can we not do this right now? Nah, we gonna keep going. Like, y'all women love being in control, but bro, you y'all like in the wrong too though, son.
In love with your husband?
I love him, but I'm not in love with him.
There we go. Are you in love with your wife?
Now this shit is like a business.
You were. Yeah. Okay.
Like, I'm still wanting to get that back, but I'm having a hard time. Because, I mean, I care about her a lot. Because she was the one that took care of me when I was a kid. Like, in middle school, she was the one that reached out and, talked to me. And from day one, like, that's when I fell in love with her. Because no one gave me a chance, And that's still kind of the same. Like, I have to always, like, fight my hardest to, try to get the recognition that I'm trying to get, or, people to understand or hear me out. So it's been a constant struggle.
I'm glad that you brought up middle school, because that was an important key for me to hear in your story. And people have heard me say this before, and I think it's a lesson we need to learn more and more. You two both were hearing your story now, like no one saw you, you felt rejected, you felt this sort of like...
I was like the scapegoat.
The scapegoat. And so you're not establishing a relationship on something healthy. There's no healthy foundation. And so what happens is that even if you're unconsciously not wanting to do it, it just comes out where you start to trigger each other, where you start to do things where she's now the scapegoat, where you don't feel seen and heard. It's just repeating the same things you said that you felt as kids. And even though you've been to counseling, it's not getting better. Because you said that you went to counseling before this, right?
Yeah.
What happened after counseling?
It just didn't remain very consistent. And
Yeah.
it didn't really, like, it just felt very copy, paste, repeat,
Yeah, it makes sense, completely makes sense. This is years that you're unraveling. I think with the boundaries and the communication, I don't feel personally that they're gonna get better. I think that as friends, you could start to heal this, but I don't think as lovers that this can be healed.
I agree.
You do agree?
I'm ready.
I've come to terms with that a while ago. It's just I didn't want to let it go because the fact that I care and love her.
I think what needs to happen right now is, do you want to salvage a friendship at least?
I would be fine with a friendship. I want to take care of myself because I can't take care of other people if I can't take care of myself.
I love that. Give that a round of applause. Do you want to establish a friendship?
Even before we dated, I said, I promise to always be your friend, and I still want to be friends.
Yeah. So can
That's
you
kind of
look
tough.
at her?
That's kind of tough, bro. We married, bro. But I get it though. Like, y'all yelling at each other, bro. Y'all doing all this extra stuff, bro. Like, y'all, and it's the thing. Like I said this in the other video, bro. You have to be friends first, bro. You have to. Y'all gotta be friends first. Like, y'all foundation has to be off of friendship, bro. We gotta be real genuine friends. I gotta be able to laugh and joke with you and kiki with you all day long. We gotta be able to cut up with each other all day. Just like we was kids. Like, or feel like we kids again. When I'm around you, we gotta feel like we kids, bro. I say this all the time, bro, and I think a lot of people could understand what I mean by this, bro. We doing all this adult stuff, working, paying bills, taking care of kids, all this stuff, bro. We gotta have some type of understanding as adults that, bro, we gotta have some us time, some time to be around your partner, be around. Fuck your friends, because your friends, all y'all want to do is go out, drink and all that. I'm talking about with your partner, like, bro, we can do all this adult stuff at work. When I'm around my partner, bro, I want to be able to chill, be myself, be comfortable, like, not feel like I'm always on go mode or always on adult time. Like, you my friend, like, you my lover, like, we need to be friends. We need to be locked in. That's what people be forgetting, that, bro. you got to be able to keep that person the same way you got them. You got to do this. You got to start continue to doing some of the same things. Like, even if it do get dry, y'all relationship do get dry, you got to be able to start doing the same things that how you won that girl over, how you won that man over. You got to continue to do those same things, even though you got them. This your best friend. This your friend. You know, like when you first got this girl, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not disrespecting you. I was trying to win your heart over. Every day you get a chance to wake up, you gotta constantly remind yourself, hey, I got the girl of my dreams. This the girl I've been wanting. I got the girl of my dreams, bro. Especially for you. You saying like, bro, this is a girl who, she was my only friend. She was somebody who really made me feel good, you know. In middle school, man, I was a Chinese kid. Woo woo woo. I don't say Chinese. If she was my girl, man, I'm a black kid. Woo woo woo. Man, they ain't fuck with me for real. But you like me. You fuck with me. And even though we don't understand each other, our love language might be a little bit different. You grew up different. I grew up different. It's all cool, but I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm not gonna take you for granted. That's what a lot of people, man, we can't keep taking each other for granted. Because I promise you, and this is one thing that I think a lot of people could agree with, bro. Like I said, bro, we so much caught up on being adults that, bro, nigga could, like, you could have an argument with a person or whatever. Y'all not talking or y'all beefing or whatever. That motherfucker can get in a car accident. A person get shot. Motherfucker could go down bad. You gonna be reflecting and mad at yourself because you're like, dog, we argued and all this shit, and they no longer here over something so petty. It don't even be worth it. Like, these arguments and these disagreements don't even be worth it, bruh. There's so much stuff going on around us that, bro, the energy.
And say, I'm sorry for all the things we went through. I'm sorry for everything. This is your wife. And say, but I think it's time that we take the next steps to just start to heal ourselves and become friends.
It's so hard.
I know.
I'm sorry for everything I put you through in the last 5,
That's
6
crazy,
years.
bro.
And I'm sorry for the way that I acted. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for the things that you've gone through.
I couldn't do it, bro.
I put you through because of that or anything.
And I'm sorry I put you in those positions.
I don't know. I couldn't do it, bro. This my wife, bro. I can't just say, hey, we just gonna give up, bro. But I guess, man, fuck all that giving up. Hey, all right, I say this, man. Hey, I give you 3 months, 6 months, bro. We don't gotta talk to each other. We ain't gotta do none of that, bro. We'll go our separate ways. And if you really my friend, how we say we friends, bro, that shit'll grow. You know what I mean? It'll grow. Damn, I miss my husband. Damn, I miss my wife. It's my best friend. You feel me?
I acknowledge that, and I apologize. I sincerely do.
I know, but he's right. It's because it's something that I've thought about already before, that we do need to separate. Because I can't heal at all when I'm constantly having to put up with and deal with just like you with me.
And you deserve that as a human being. You know, we're human. We make mistakes.
But she crying, bro. I don't see no tears. My man nose getting red. I see he crying. My man nose red.
I mean, even if they're like really, really bad.
So can you both agree right now and say, because I heard the apology, and say, let's separate, start to heal ourselves, and then start to rebuild our friendship.
Absolutely.
You ready?
I'm ready to.
I'm ready to separate and heal.
That's tough.
But I do wish that we can still remain friends eventually.
That's
Of course.
tough.
Because I've never let that go. That is the one memory I always had.
Man,
of
that's
us,
tough.
is
That's
The
tough.
fact that we stood up for each other all those years ago.
Yeah.
And in fact, the happy times that we had together. Like the picture that they showed up of us in Ithaca. That was one of the best.
Bruh, that's tough, bruh. I feel your pain, my brother. Feel your pain, bro. Cause like, bro, when I love, bro, I love deep, bro. And people don't understand that, bro. Like how my man just bring it back. Like people don't understand, like, bro. Man, dog, nigga bringing back memories. This nigga bringing back, like, dog, I remember when woo, 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 woo from 30 years ago. This nigga bringing back memories. Like, bro, you could tell that shit really, like, stuck with him. It's fucked up, man. That people don't be thinking like that, man.
Best times we've had. We had no issues then. We weren't arguing.
It was fresh.
It was great.
It was great.
You can get this friendship back. And I think now that you've been honest with each other about how you feel,
Man,
this is
killer.
a perfect first step. And now you can heal yourselves knowing that you don't have the pressure of feeling like we have to be together, and then maybe the friendship can heal within the next year or so. Can you give each other a hug?
Of course.
Damn, killer.
Hold on. Where are you going?
That's tough. That's tough. Hey, that's tough, bro. I feel your pain, though, Brody. I feel your pain, bro. You feel like, bro, you feel like you failed, bro. I feel your pain, bro. I've been in your shoes, bro. Like, you feel like you failed. You feel like, damn, like, not the girl I love. We gonna go out like this? Like, shit, we supposed to go out on some, till death do us part. Like, shit, we supposed to go out like that. Now I don't know. We couldn't work out because nobody could be an adult. Like, we couldn't have a tough conversation. We going out on some dumb shit. Like, yelling at each other. Like, bro, that's crazy. I'm sorry for that, my boy. I feel your pain.